Yellow everybody and welcome to another episode of Shakes and Fidget free-to-play playthrough. We are getting so close and this is probably our pre-last episode. Maybe there will be one more and I wanted to do a bit of special today. Not much. There are some nice really things coming the next weekend. So this is one really important thing to notice. I also want to show you how the daily slash weekly tasks are going when it comes to a free-to-play character. Not much, again, maybe more focused on just to show you that you should not be afraid. Free-to-play player can easily get this, do the tasks and get the most of these daily tasks and weekly tasks as well. So from this point of view, I think this would be a nice episode to go through. If you like this type of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on notification to get an info when new video is out, and also please leave a comment below. How do you like this weekly slash daily tasks? I really like them. I already shared it previous episode because before the daily tasks were actually not giving you anything. Now they actually give you something in return, which is really nice. So please leave a comment below. Also just say hello. This is also fine. But on to the episode. So we are in game. As always, we are gonna go through the progress. We are gonna go through the upcoming events. We are gonna go through the weekly slash daily tasks. So there is quite a lot to discuss. First things first, we are level 297 and 0.7 approximately. You can see that we are really close to our goal. 2.3 levels left. I saved actually the dungeon fight for this recording just to show you, because if we win we will probably, it's not probably, we will ding for sure. That's out of the question. So let's quickly try and do this guy. I did not actually calculate the percentage. I will do it quickly. So a few seconds later, I actually calculated it. It's 26%. I will actually share it on the screen because I want just to show you how much other than dungeons we have with close to 100%. The main reason is because I was focusing on the shadow dungeons. I did not do almost any light dungeon at all. So you can see that we have a bunch of experience coming our way. And this is actually how you do the dungeon break. Is like around level 300. 370 is approximately when people start. You can start earlier. It will take, of course, longer time to end the dungeon break. Most of my characters, I started it around 340, up down 5 levels. Here I will probably start maybe even earlier because it's a free-to-play character. I don't care about the speed of leveling. But you can see that we have so many dungeons lined up, and in the next episode I will just probably, if we are close to leveling, I would just push all of them and level up. But when it comes to the bearded lady, there is 26% chance that we will win. I will fight now because if we win, it will be a sure level, because these guys usually give around 300 million experience. So this would be a level, maybe not a full level, but it will give us a level for sure. So let's just quickly do a fight to see how it goes, and in case, or just to check if we will win. Bert is always not doing a lot, because he does not deal a lot of damage. The main Kai is actually this one, Kurigunde, but he might actually get stumbled on. Okay, please, some dodges, nice. Okay, and let's see how we will perform. Not a lot of damage we are dealing. We are not that bad in surviving, but unfortunately, yes, we won. You see, almost 300 million, and we are level 298 and a half. You can see it here, almost half. So only level and a half left, and we will reach our goal. For those who might have just joined, our main goal is to reach level 300 as a free-to-play character, and we are really close to getting there. The second thing is, the second progress sort of that we made is Well, it's not a progress. I don't know if I mentioned this in previous episodes. I did emphasize that our Hall of Knights is 14, but the fortress is actually level 15. So as soon as we get enough resources, we will have the Hall of Knights level 15, which means we will also contribute to the percentage of the black gems, the chance for the black gems. Here it says 15. I don't know if this is up to date, but you can see that we have quite some amount of 15s here, which means that we will also contribute, and this would increase the chance. And you can see that we have here some black gems, and also in our equipment, like 3 here. I don't know if some older equipment has some other. Yeah, here 1, 2, and here 3, 4, 5. So we actually have been lucky, let's say, with the black gems, which is not bad. I did not usually, if you get black gems, you will replace some of your old gems. I'm not doing that because some of these equipment I anyway need to upgrade. So as soon as I get some items, which will probably be in the next episodes, when we will just rush some dungeons, we will get some items, then we will drop these gems and increase sort of our, let's say, um, stats, so that we can rock on further on. So that's the main two things. I mean, in the guild there is no other movement. You can see that we're close to max. Someone is probably slacking because we have 0.2% chance here missing, so someone does not have the maximum upgrades, probably, or any. Yeah, here 7-7. So this is extremely sort of going down, and then there's like a couple of them with 8. But if we've just win against the next raid, you see that we are fighting tonight. Um, if we win, that would be 200, so we would be maxed out there as well. One thing which I want to focus on further on is the scrapbook. We are at 80%. If you go to the Hall of Fame and check guys in our bracket range, you can see that this guy has 90%. There is 83, 85. So, I mean, there are some which are lower as well. But there is a lot of them in our bracket which have more than 80%, so we can probably push a bit. Um, in order to do that, of course, we need to fight every 10 minutes, which I now have here. I will actually try again against the guy I just lost because he has a new item for me. It's this one. And in theory, I should win against him. I mean, we have much more health. We're dealing quite a lot of damage, and he does not have any potions, so we should win. This is a clean, straight fight. I don't know how we lost previously. I mean, he's a bard, so he does get sometimes more damage, but you can see this was an easy fight. I don't know how I lost, really. Nonetheless, we got one more item, which is good. So this is what I will be doing in the, let's say, next following days, because I would like to have this as high as possible, so 83 to 85% for sure. The next thing which I would like to show you is actually Goblin Gleeman, the daily tasks, the weekly tasks. So when it comes to daily tasks here, I want just to show you that you can easily, by just playing the normal game, not investing any kind of resources or anything like that, into the sort of like shrooms to do stuff, you can easily get all 3 rewards. You can see here that I still have some things left, and this is, for example, fight against pets. This is one more bell, and I did not yet lure the heroes into the underworld. This is the second one, and this would be the maximum. Let me quickly do a fight, and while I'm recording this episode, we will probably do the last fight as well. But let's lure also the heroes here. I mean, takes few seconds just to do it because you don't have wait time on this, so you can just quickly do it. Fourth and last one. So we are just now missing one pet fight, and we will have the last reward as well. The other 2 I got by just doing basic stuff, fighting the Hydra, Demon Portal in the Guild, feeding the pets, dismantling items. You can see the throwing something into the tavern, playing dice game, doing the demon portal, feeding the pets 3 times. Here's 1 and here's 3. Dismantling blacksmith once and luring heroes. So we just did. Those which are a bit more problematic to do would be, let's say, consume 310 thirst, or throwing an epic or legendary item because I don't have any to drop into the toilet. Spinning the wheel. Again, if you don't have lucky coins, you need to use shrooms. Defeating heroes in the arena is doable. It depends on how strong your character is, because you need to win 10 times and you need to wait 10 minutes for each fight, and if you lose, then 10 minutes again. So this might be a bit problematic, but it's doable, because if you win 10 fights, you win 10 fights. And then winning fights against class mage in Hall of Fame, easily doable, because you can just find someone who is like rank whatever 789 87, just find a mage here level 15, you can crush him easily, like really. So from that point of view, you can easily do and get all of these rewards. The first 2 rewards, experience. This is approximately, I don't know, maybe 1 quest. I'm not sure actually. Now I'm thinking like 1 10-minute quest, I think, is approximately this, these 2 together. And then some gold here. When it comes to the weekly ones, you can see I did not do them, but easily doable, at least the ones which I have at the moment. Not always they would be as easy as these ones are, but these can be finished within, most of them within 1 day, let's say, or 2 days in the worst case, or actually 2 days, because this one really requires 2 days. But you can see that we need to increase the luck attribute of your character. Let's do it immediately. I mean, for me it costs 300 gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's it. We already did it. So we already get the 50 lucky coins. Nice. That's a nice reward. The second reward is gold. We need to either spill the wheel. This we will not do because we need a lot of lucky coins or a lot of shrooms, and we don't have either or. Play the gambler dice. I already did it today, so we already did 10. Tomorrow I will do, and this will be finished. And then gain 30 lucky coins for watching Flying Tube. 30 lucky coins is 10 ads. So you just need to log on your phone or on your browser. You need to click on the Flying Tube, watch some commercials. This would be like maybe 3 minutes of commercials, right? No, 5, sorry. 5 minutes of commercials, because each commercial is approximately 30 seconds. So you just watch 10 commercials and that's it. Math is good. Yeah, 30 seconds, 10 times, 300 seconds, 5 minutes. So you just watch commercials for 5 minutes and you are done with this one. I will do it tomorrow, and if I do this one tomorrow and this one, this guarantees me additional beer. You can see it here, and that's perfect. So don't forget on each Monday to check your weekly tasks, to do them, and get your free beer, which is, well, 20 additional thirst and 20 additional thirst worth of experience. And as the last thing is the events which are coming, and here there is quite a few interesting things ongoing. So first, when it comes to the events, you can see them on the screen at the moment. We have the Crazy Mushroom Harvest, which just is additional shrooms when you buy a package. Then there is the Epic Shopping Spree Extravaganza. So again, not that relevant for us unless we are lucky enough and get some gold only epics in the shop, which is extremely unlikely, but let's see. Then we have the Fantastic Fortress Festivity, so only big gems and a bunch of sort of sources or increased sources for the fortress materials. This would actually go well with the fact that we need some resources for the Hall of Knights 15. Witch's Dance, I will be probably pushing the tower, not the tower, sorry, the twister, so that we can get a bunch of gold in the witch, dropping the items to the witch. This is just that the witch will accept any item into the cauldron if all of the enchants are unlocked. And for this server, it is unlocked. Forge Frenzy Festival, increase resources, gaining resources from for the blacksmith, and also 15 dismantles at the blacksmith. The assembly of awesome animals, we had it last week, if I'm not last weekend. This would decrease the travel time which you have for the quest, and I think also for the expedition if you are playing on a EU7. And also it would increase the amount of food, fruits which you get from different sources. This is also quite good because we are sort of stuck. We need to get a bit food for our pets. Um, Granted that we are still in a problem that we need to unlock a couple of more pets. Here we are on the last one. Here we are on two last ones, and here we have three. Um, I will actually save this one because this would give us 3 food. We can probably defeat him easily, so I will not do that one. I might do this one here because the chances of me winning him, yeah, are slim to none. But in general, the unlocking fights you should always keep in order to get the most of the food when unlocking them. And the last one is tidy toilet time. So double the amount of mana when you drop an item into the toilet. When it actually comes to the toilet, I'm not sure what is our level here. It's aura 15, so 3 more and we will have a guaranteed epic item every time we fill in the tank. So every time we flush, we will get an epic item. The last but not least, connected to this one, or 2 things if I'm not mistaken. First, there will be an Halloween packages. There should be, usually there is, in the shop. So if you are buying shrooms, don't forget to take those ones. There is usually 5 of them, more or less the same rewards, the same things which you get in the normal packages. So let's say the starter pack, which gives you some shrooms, gives you the potion of eternal life, and whatever else, the 2 weeks of mount. This would be package also for the Halloween. Then the second is a fortress pack, which gives you some fortress resources, some shrooms. Same thing here. So you generally can buy all of the packages which you have in game again. So for example, here I have Pro Pack. This is a third one, if I'm not mistaken, third package. So I will have similar package also in the Halloween, but you need to buy them in order. You cannot simply jump to the Pro Pack, to the third pack. You need to buy the first and second. I don't see it here, I'm not sure, but for sure, I mean, it says also has street for you, giving you 20%, but usually there are also some packages. However, what is most important, and they did it on purpose because it's a Halloween, they added a crazy mushroom harvest because of the following. There is a pet which you can only buy during the get during the Halloween, during the event of Crazy Mushroom Harvest, and this is the Faramum. So don't forget to use your opportunity within the weekend. Go to Black Forest, do a quest, and get yourself a Faramum, because this is the only time during the year where you can get it. There is one more time where potentially you can get it, and this is during the Easter event, when they actually give you, if you fulfill the requests of the event, where you need to just collect a bunch of stuff within, I don't know, 7-10 days. In the end, you get a specific pet. Does not have to be necessarily this one. They actually use any quite rare pet to put it there. So it could be this one, or it could be this one, for example. So don't hold that as a good source for this pet. The best would be to use the opportunity now and collect this pet. And that would be it, actually, what's coming from the sort of the Halloween or the weekend event which is coming. And that would be actually it for this episode. I don't have much more to give you. I hope you liked it, and in the next episode we're gonna be finishing our run. Until that episode, live long and keep on gaming.